Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel HKC Math Tutorial. In my previous video, we learned Introduction to Vector Algebra and some basic concepts of vectors. In this video, we are going to take basic problems on vectors. Let me begin this video. Take problem number 1. Find the values of x, y and z so that the vectors a vector and b vector are equal. So we have two vectors are equal if and only if their corresponding components are equal. That means given a vector is equal to b vector means xi cap plus 2j cap plus zk cap equals 2i cap plus yj cap plus k cap. Here, if we equate corresponding components of two vectors, that is, components of I cap are equal, components of j cap are equal, components of k cap are equal, means x is equal to 2, y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 1. Next, problem number 2, find the values of x and y so that the vectors 2i cap plus 3j cap and xi cap plus yj cap are equal. That means given these two vectors are equal, 2i cap plus 3j cap equals xi cap plus yj cap. This means x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Next, problem number 3. Find the magnitude of the vectors a vector equals I cap plus j cap plus k cap, b vector equals 2i cap minus 7j cap plus 3k cap, c vector equals 1 by root 3 I cap plus 1 by root 3 j cap minus 1 by root 3 k cap. We have if r vector equals x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap, then magnitude of vector r equals square root of sum of squares of components of vector r. That means x square plus y square plus z square. So the vector r is given in terms of xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Then magnitude of vector r equals square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Here x, y, z are components of I cap, j cap, k cap respectively. So now take a vector, that is a vector equals I cap plus j cap plus k cap. Here 1 I cap plus 1 j cap plus 1 k cap. Hence magnitude of vector A equals square root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, that is root 3. So magnitude of A vector equals root 3. Next, given B vector equals 2i cap minus 7j cap minus 3k cap, hence its magnitude is root of 2 square plus minus 7 whole square plus minus 3 whole square, that is square root of 2 square 4 plus minus 7 whole square is 49 plus minus 3 whole square is 9. Hence magnitude of vector B equals root 62. Next, given C vector equals 1 by root 3 I cap plus 1 by root 3 j cap minus 1 by root 3 k cap. Hence its magnitude is square root of 1 by root 3 whole square plus 1 by root 3 whole square plus minus 1 by root 3 whole square. That is square root of 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3. That is nothing but square root of 3 by 3, which is equal to 1. Since magnitude of C vector is 1, hence we can call it as this C vector is unit vector. Next, problem number 4. Let A vector equals I cap plus 2j cap and B vector equals 2i cap plus j cap. Is magnitude of A vector equals magnitude of B vector? Are the vectors A vector and B vector are equal? Let me see. So given A vector equals I cap plus 2j cap, its magnitude is root of 1 square plus 2 square. That means root of 5. Take B vector. B vector equals 2 I cap plus j cap. Its magnitude is square root of 2 square plus 1 square, that is root 5. Hence, magnitude of A vector is equal to magnitude of B vector. Now, we are going to check A vector and B vector are equal. So, let me see the components of A vector is I cap plus 2 j cap. Components of B vector are 2 I cap plus j cap. Hence, the corresponding components are different here. So, components of I cap are not equal and components of j cap are not equal. Since the corresponding components of A vector and B vector are not equal, hence these two vectors are not equal. Next, problem number 5. Write two different vectors having same magnitude. Since in problem number 4, we observe that two vectors, A vector and B vector, are different vectors, are not equal vectors, but their magnitudes are same. Hence, we can give example of two different vectors having same magnitude is A vector equals I cap plus 2 j cap, B vector equals 2 I cap plus j cap. Like this, we can give an infinite number of possible answers. Next, problem number 6. Write two different vectors having same direction. That means A vector equals I cap plus j cap, and we can take other vector parallel to this vector whose magnitude is different. So, I can multiply this vector with magnitude 2. That becomes B vector equals 2 I cap plus 2 j cap. Hence, these two vectors having same direction but magnitudes are different. Like this, we can give an infinite number of possible answers. Next, problem number 7. Find the unit vector in the direction of A vector equals 2 I cap plus 3 j cap plus k cap. We know that unit vector in the direction of A vector is A cap equals A vector divided by its magnitude. So, find magnitude of given vector A, that is magnitude of A vector equals square root of 2 square plus 3 square plus 1 square. Hence, magnitude of A vector equals root 14. So, now we are going to write unit vector in the direction of A vector, that is A cap equals A vector divided by its magnitude, means A cap equals A vector 2 I cap plus 3 j cap plus k cap divided by magnitude of A vector root 14. This can be written as 2 by root 14 I cap plus 3 by root 14 j cap plus 1 by root 14 k cap. Since magnitude of unit vector is 1, so we can verify magnitude of A cap, that is magnitude of A cap equals square root of 2 by root 14 whole square plus 3 by root 14 whole square plus 1 by root 14 whole square. Then this becomes square root of 4 by 14 plus 9 by 14 plus 1 by 14. Hence, root of 14 divided by 14, that is equal to 1. Next, problem number 8. Find the unit vector in the direction of A vector I cap plus j cap plus 2k cap. So first find magnitude of A vector, that is square root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 2 square, that is square root of 6. Hence, unit vector in the direction of A vector is A cap equals A vector divided by its magnitude, that is I cap plus j cap plus 2k cap divided by root 6. This can be split as 1 by root 6 I cap plus 1 by root 6 j cap plus 2 by root 6 k cap. Next, problem number 9. Find a vector in the direction of vector 5 I cap minus 7 j cap plus 2 k cap, which has magnitude 8 units. So, take A vector, find its unit vector, then the required vector is magnitude 8 units, means unit vector multiplied by 8, which gives vector of magnitude 8 units. So find magnitude of a vector, that is square root of 5 square plus minus 1 square plus 2 square, that is root of 30. Now first write unit vector in the direction of given vector, that is a cap equals a vector divided by its magnitude, that means 5 I cap minus j cap plus 2 k cap divided by root 30. Now we are going to write a vector in the direction of given vector which has magnitude 8 units. That is, this unit vector multiplied by 8 gives vector of magnitude 8 units. That is, vector of magnitude 8 units in the direction of a vector is 8 a cap equals 8 into a vector divided by magnitude of a vector, that is 8 into 5 I cap minus j cap plus 2 k cap divided by root 30. So this can be split as 8 into 5 40, 40 by root 30 I cap minus 8 by root 30 j cap plus 16 by root 30 k cap. Next, problem number 10. Find a vector in the direction of a vector equals I cap minus 2 j cap which has magnitude 7 units. So first take the given vector, a vector equals I cap minus 2 j cap. Find its magnitude, that is square root of 1 square plus minus 2 whole square. So hence we'll get magnitude of a vector equals root 5. Now write the unit vector in the direction of a vector equals a cap equals a vector divided by magnitude a, that is I cap minus 2 j cap divided by root 5. Now a vector of magnitude 7 units in the direction of a vector is 7 a cap equals 7 a vector divided by magnitude of a vector, means 7 into I cap minus 2 j cap divided by root 5, that is 7 by root 5 I cap minus 14 by root 5 j cap. Next, problem number 11. Find the unit vector in the direction of sum of the vectors a vector and b vector. So take the sum of given vectors, that is a vector plus b vector equals 2 I cap plus 2 j cap minus 5 k cap plus 2 I cap plus j cap plus 3 k cap. Hence this is addition of two vectors. So add two vectors with respect to their components, means I component of a vector plus I component of b vector plus j component of a vector plus j component of b vector plus k component of a vector plus k component of b vector, that is 4 I cap plus 3 j cap minus 2 k cap. Hence the sum of these two vectors can be taken as c vector, that is c vector equals 4 I cap plus 3 j cap minus 2 k cap. Now we are going to find unit vector in the direction of sum of the vectors a vector plus b vector, that is c vector. So find the magnitude of c vector, that is square root of 4 square plus 3 square plus minus 2 square, that is magnitude c vector becomes root 29. Now unit vector in the direction of sum of the given vectors is c cap equals c vector divided by magnitude of c vector, that is c vector equals 4 I cap plus 3 j cap minus 2 k cap. Now split the terms, 4 by root 29 I cap plus 3 by root 29 j cap minus 2 by root 29 k cap. Next, problem number 12. For given vectors, a vector equals 2 I cap minus j cap plus 2 k cap and b vector equals minus I cap plus j cap minus k cap, find the unit vector in the direction of the vector a vector plus b vector. Means the unit vector in the direction of sum of two given vectors. So the sum of two given vectors is a vector plus b vector equals a plus b vector can be taken as c vector, that is equal to I cap plus 0 j cap plus k cap. Now c vector equals I cap plus k cap. The magnitude of c vector equals square root of 1 square plus 1 square, that is square root of 2. Now the unit vector in the direction of a vector plus b vector is c vector, that is c cap equals c vector divided by magnitude of c vector, that is 1 by root 2 I cap plus 1 by root 2 k cap. Next, problem number 13. Find the direction ratios and direction cosines of the vector I cap plus j cap minus 2k cap. So if r vector equals xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, then the scalar components x, y, z are direction ratios, and direction cosines are cos alpha equals x by r, cos beta equals y by r, cos gamma equals z by r. Here r is the scalar, that is magnitude of vector r. So given vector can be taken as r vector equals I cap plus j cap minus 2k cap. Find out magnitude of vector r, that is scalar r. So magnitude of vector r equals square root of 1 square plus 1 square plus minus 2 square, that is magnitude of vector r, that is the scalar r, equals root 6. Now direction ratios of given vector. So the scalar components 1, 1, minus 2 are direction ratios. So that is the direction ratios are the numbers 1, 1, minus 2, and direction cosines are cos alpha equals 1 by root 6, cos beta equals 1 by root 6, cos gamma equals minus 2 by root 6. That is 1 by root 6, 1 by root 6 and minus 2 by root 6. Next, problem number 14. Find the direction cosines of the vector I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. Given vector can be taken as r vector, that is I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. Find out its magnitude, that is square root of 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square, that is root 14. So hence magnitude of vector r is a scalar r, that is root 14. Therefore the direction cosines are 1 by root 14, 2 by root 14, 3 by root 14. Next, problem number 15. Find the vector joining the points p of 2, 3, 0 and q of minus 1, minus 2, minus 4 directed from p to q. Now take a vector directed from p to q, that is pq vector can be taken as oq vector minus op vector. So we know that the vector joining two points can be taken as position vector of terminal point minus position vector of initial point. So here pq vector equals oq vector minus op vector, and given the point p is 2, 3, 0, its position vector is op vector, that can be written as 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 0k cap, and the point q is given minus 1, minus 2, minus 4, and its position vector is oq vector equals minus I cap minus 2j cap minus 4k cap. Now we are going to find the vector joining the points p and q directed from p to q, that is pq vector equals oq vector minus op vector, that is minus I cap minus 2j cap minus 4k cap minus of 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 0k cap, that is minus 3i cap minus 5j cap minus 4k cap. So this is the vector joining two points directed from PQ. Next, problem number 16. Find the scalar and vector components of the vector with initial point 2, 1 and terminal point minus 5, 7. So take the given points A and B and we are going to write vector joining from initial point to terminal point, that is AB vector. The point A is 2, 1 initial point and the point B is minus 5, 7 terminal point. Now the vector joining 2 points from A to B is OB vector minus OA vector. That is, the point A is given 2, 1, its position vector is OA vector, that is 2i cap plus j cap, and the point B is minus 5, 7, its position vector is OB vector equals minus 5i cap plus 7j cap. Now take AB vector, that is position vector of terminal point B minus position vector of initial point A. So AB vector equals minus 7i cap plus 6j cap. So here minus 7 and 6 are scalar components. The vector components are minus 7i cap, 6j cap are vector components. Next, problem number 17. Find the unit vector in the direction of PQ vector where point P is 1, 2, 3 and point Q is 4, 5, 6 respectively. Now take PQ vector directed from P to Q. So we know that PQ vector can be taken as OQ vector minus OP vector. So given point P and write its position vector. So given point P is 1, 2, 3, its position vector can be taken as OP vector equals 1i cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. And point Q is 4, 5, 6. So its position vector is OQ vector equals 4i cap plus 5j cap plus 6k cap. Now take PQ vector, that is OQ vector minus OP vector, which is equal to 3i cap plus 3j cap plus 3k cap. Now take the magnitude of PQ vector, that is square root of 3 square plus 3 square plus 3 square, that is square root of 9 plus 9 plus 9. This is square root of 3 times 9. Hence this can be written as 3 root 3. So magnitude of PQ vector equals 3 root 3. Now we are going to write unit vector in the direction of PQ vector. So the unit vector in the direction of PQ vector is PQ cap equals PQ vector divided by magnitude of PQ vector, that is 3i cap plus 3j cap plus 3k cap divided by 3 root 3. So that becomes I cap plus j cap plus k cap divided by root 3. Next, problem number 18. Find the direction cosines of the vector joining the points A of 1, 2, minus 3 and B of minus 1, minus 2, 1 directed from A to B. So here the vector directed from A to B, that is AB vector equals OB vector minus OA vector. So the point A is 1, 2, minus 3. Its position vector can be taken as OA vector equals I cap plus 2j cap minus 3k cap. And the point B is minus 1, minus 2, 1. Its position vector can be taken as OB vector equals minus 1 I cap minus 2j cap minus 1k cap. Find AB vector which is equal to OB vector minus OA vector. So that becomes AB vector equals minus I cap minus 4j cap plus 4k cap. Now find out its magnitude, that is magnitude of AB vector equals square root of minus 1 square plus minus 4 square plus 4 square. So that is square root of 1 plus 16 plus 16. So magnitude of AB vector equals root 33. So therefore direction cosines are minus 1 by root 33, minus 4 by root 33, 4 by root 33. Now problem number 19. Show that the vector I cap plus j cap plus k cap is equally inclined to the axis x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. So take the given vector which can be taken as r vector, which is equally inclined to the coordinate axis x, y, z. Means given vector r vector which is inclined with x-axis angle alpha, inclined with y-axis angle beta, and inclined with z-axis angle gamma. So we need to prove that alpha equals beta equals gamma. Then the given vector is equally inclined to coordinate axis x, y, z. So for that, take given vector r vector equals I cap plus j cap plus k cap. Its magnitude is square root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, that is root 3. Now take direction cosines of given vector, that is cos alpha equals 1 by root 3, cos beta equals 1 by root 3, cos gamma equals 1 by root 3. So all direction cosines are equal, hence cos alpha equals cos beta equals cos gamma. This implies alpha equals beta equals gamma. This means the given vector is equally inclined to all coordinate axes. Hence the given vector is equally inclined to the axis x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Next, problem number 20. Show that the vectors 2i cap minus 3j cap plus 4k cap and minus 4i cap plus 6j cap minus 8k cap are collinear. So to show that these two vectors are collinear, take the given vector. First vector is a vector 2i cap minus 3j cap plus 4k cap, and second vector taken as b vector, that is minus 4i cap plus 6j cap minus 8k cap. To show that these two vectors are collinear, if we observe these two vectors, clearly b vector is minus 2 times proportional to a vector. So take minus 2 common in the b vector, that becomes minus 2 of 2i cap minus 3j cap plus 4k cap. So this can be taken as a vector. So b vector equals minus 2a vector. Therefore b vector equals minus 2a vector. This is in the form of b vector equals lambda a vector. Hence the vectors a and b are collinear. Next, problem number 21. Find the position vector of the point R which divides the line joining the points P and Q with position vectors are I cap plus 2j cap minus k cap and minus I cap plus j cap plus k cap respectively, in the ratio 2:1. First sub question internally, second one externally. We use section formula to find out position vector of the point P which divides given two points P and Q in the ratio 2:1 internally and externally. So take a vector equals position vector of the point P and b vector equals position vector of the point Q. So given the ratio is m:n, that is 2:1, and we have section formula for internal division, that is r vector equals m b vector plus n a vector divided by m plus n. So this becomes m is 2 and n is 1, that is 2 into b vector minus I cap plus j cap plus k cap plus 1 into a vector I cap plus 2j cap minus k cap divided by m plus n, that is 2 plus 1. So this gives minus I cap plus 4j cap plus k cap divided by 3. This can be split as minus 1 by 3 I cap plus 4 by 3 j cap plus 1 by 3 k cap. And for external division, so the section formula becomes r vector equals mb vector minus na vector divided by m minus n. So that becomes minus 3 I cap plus 3 k cap. Next, problem number 22. Find the position vector of the midpoint of the vector joining the points P of 2, 3, 4 and Q of 4, 1, minus 2. So the position vector of the point P can be taken as OP vector, that is 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap, and this can be taken as a vector that is 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap, and position vector of the point Q, that is OQ vector, and that can be written as, that is OQ vector, and that can be taken as B vector, that is 4i cap plus j cap minus 2k cap. Now we have position vector of midpoint of vector joining the points P and Q, that is R vector equals A vector plus B vector divided by 2. That is, so that becomes A vector plus B vector divided by 2, that is 6i cap plus 4j cap plus 2k cap divided by 2, that is 3i cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. Next, problem number 23, show that the points A, B and C with position vectors A vector, B vector and C vector respectively form right angle triangle. So given three vertices of triangles ABC with position vectors, OA vector equals A vector 3i cap minus 4j cap minus 4k cap, OB vector equals B vector, that is 2i cap minus j cap plus 4k cap, OC vector equals C vector, that is I cap minus 3j cap minus 5k cap. Now we are going to take sides of the triangle AB, BC and CA. So first take AB vector. AB vector can be taken as OB vector minus OA vector. So which is equal to I cap plus 3j cap plus 5k cap. Take magnitude of AB vector, that is square root of 1 square plus 3 square plus 5 square. So this gives root 35. Then take BC vector. BC vector can be taken as OC vector minus OB vector. So this becomes minus I cap minus 2j cap minus 6k cap. Take magnitude of BC vector, which is equal to square root of minus 1 square plus minus 2 square plus minus 6 square. That is magnitude of BC vector equals square root of 41. That is magnitude of BC vector equals root 41. Then take AC vector, that is OC vector minus OA vector, which is equal to minus 2i cap plus j cap minus k cap. So take magnitude of AC vector, that gives square root of minus 2 whole square plus 1 square plus minus 1 square. Hence magnitude of AC vector equals root 6. Now these are the sides of the triangle. We have to show that this triangle in the form of right angle triangle. So we can easily verify that the square of one side is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. Here square of magnitude of BC vector is equal to sum of squares of other two vectors. That is magnitude of BC vector whole square equals magnitude of AB vector square plus magnitude of AC vector square. So that is 41 equals 35 plus 6. Hence the given vector form a right angle triangle. So that's it for this video. Keep watching my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye.